Hey guys, it's Kirsten. So this image, or two images, were just submitted about um, putting this groom with this bride. And I was like, oh yeah, head swap, great, send it over. Well, they are interlocked in here. So I was like, oh, maybe I can replace the door, maybe I can replace the column. No, they are completely touching here. And then the picture with, I'm guessing, maybe his daughter or whatever, all touching up in here. So I was trying to think of like, oh, what's the best way I can do this if I had to do this, if these are like the only two images on the planet. Personally, I would send it to retouchup.com and it would be the best $5 I've ever spent. But I was kind of up for the challenge, so I was like, whatever. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get as much of the groom as possible, and then I always over select because I don't know what I'm going to need or what I'm not going to need. So I'm just going to grab all of this, or what'll line up, what won't line up. So select all of that with the lasso, click the move tool, and we're going to drag and drop over here. Now, one of the images was also shot farther away than the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this bolt, or whatever you call the hinge from the door. I'm going to line up that hinge with that hinge, because then you're going to get an estimate of how big the groom has to be, and also kind of lining up their hands and their heads and whatnot. So I feel like we've got to shrink it down a little bit. Okay, now this is the sorcery I was gonna kind of play with. Okay, let's hit OK and raise the opacity back up and slap a layer mask on there because we got a lot of erasing to do. Okay, so the rectangle with the dot is a layer mask. That allows us to erase some stuff. So we're going to get a black brush. Black brush erases off a white layer mask. And we are just going to erase some stuff. Let's make this really little so we can kind of really fine tune here. Keep one finger kind of on the X because we have to know when to erase, when to add, when to take away. I'm going to go ahead and keep that up there. Like I said, it's good to have more, and I will blend that in after. Okay. We are going to keep the jacket from the dad. Now let me just look. It's hard not really knowing how tall the groom was. But I think if you showed the bride this, she wouldn't know that half of half of her husband is actually her dad. That sounds weird. But let's kind of go like that. I think I would leave it just like this. Okay, this stuff down here doesn't line up. Would you ever know? Because if we were going to eliminate that, that would... Let's try something. See, because now Dad's head looks too small compared to hers. You know what I'm saying? Like the aspect ratio is off. So I feel like feel like we're going to have to keep this down here and just really hope no one notices. Then what we're going to have to do, actually what I would do is I would take the rectangular marquee. Um, I think I can do this. Let me give it a try. I might have to clone first, which I hate. You know, I only clone for emergencies. Oh, and of course it's not going to let me. I wonder if it'll let me do this. Hang on. Oh, well, I'm at 25%. That's why. Let's get that at 100%. Okay, we can deal with some of that after we're done. Okay, I'm going to leave that. All right, I would just leave that. So let me know what you think.